Hi everybody, so welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's video teacher will be teaching everybody on how to write a Form 2 story essay, and I'm really excited because I have another news, which is our 2022 new intake for Form 2 English is officially open. So if you're interested to join teachers English lesson, please watch this entire video because it is important that you know how teacher really conducts my English classes. 因为在学的这个路上呢 there is no perfect way to learn English. There's only a suitable way for yourself to learn English, and I really hope you enjoy this video. So for students who are planning to enroll during the new intake, which is called the Open Week, which is from today until January 15, teacher will be giving out 3 very special gifts to everyone who is yearning to learn to break through in 2022. The first one, 老师希望可以帮助大家减轻你们的那个学费的这个负担，经济的负担，所以老师呢，只要你有报名老师的英文科目跟全部科目，剩下的或者是别的科目的话，老师会送出大家一个200块的 voucher。第二个，在疫情方面 ，it is important to keep yourself in tip-top condition, to keep yourself in the pink。老师也会送出一个口罩来保护你 from 疫情，或者是一个 tote bag，让我们一起做一个环保意识的。下一批 generation to help to make the world a better place。跟最后一个呢，是一个我们 ACE 补习中心的学霸必备书。这个课本呢，有完每一个科目的精华笔记跟科目重点。所以如果明年2022年 Form 2你们有任何的考试，靠这本书保佑你，让你在全科顺利拿一个 A 加，所以希望大家可以好好的去享受这个优惠 for the open week. And if you're wondering, teacher, what are the subjects offered? Here are all the subjects offered from BMP to BMK. 老师的英文班、数学科学、Sejarah, Geography 还有科学。那么 if you have any other questions or information you would like to know further, you could click in the description box down below. 因为 for 这支影片呢，老师想专注教大家如何去写一个 Form 2的一个 story essay. 那么 without further ado, we are going to start this particular essay. So for today's video, teacher will be teaching how to write a story essay, which is a very specific title called Lost in a Shopping Mall. 今天你去 shopping mall 走街，走， and then suddenly you are lost already. How can we write this entire story essay? This was a story essay that came out in 2019 in a specific school near my area. So the title was An Incident of a Little Girl Who is Lost in a Shopping Mall You Saw While Spending Time with Your Family. 你跟家人在在出街的时候，你们看到一个小女孩 she was lost in a shopping mall. So for today's video, 老师会教大家几个formulas and 几段的作文来帮助你们去 brainstorm。剩下的作文你们可以写完了，然后呢，如果你们过后来上老师的英文课，老师会帮你们批改这一批作文。那么老师 for 这个 video 呢，老师主要会教你们写3段。I will teach mainly 3 paragraphs, and right now we are going to get started. So no matter what essay you are writing, in terms of story essay, always remember your grammar is more important than anything else. Your grammar is more important than anything else, meaning you must use past tense, past tense, past tense, past tense, still past tense, all right? However, the first problem that everybody encounters, you know what, teacher? I am not a creative person. I literally have no idea. 我一个 idea 都没有，我到底要怎样写出一个 story essay？ 你们可以往这3个方法。第一个，你们看到的；第二个，你的动作；第三个，你的 feeling. How do you really feel? You can write in terms of 3 ways: what you see, what you did, and how did you feel? 老师，我每一段都要放 feeling 吗？ No. Later, as we are writing second and third paragraph, actually, you guys, you do not have to necessarily write about your feeling. You can write about her feeling, your parents' feeling. You can write about other people's feelings. Understand, guys? So recently, there's a very famous movie that was newly released in Malaysia. Teacher has watched this movie already, and I honestly really love it. I want to write a movie review about this particular movie, and this movie is the famous movie, the blockbuster, the remake of Spider-Man No Way Home. So first off, we have to talk about how did you end up in a shopping mall. Hence, we have to go to a flashback. So everybody, before we get started, teacher will focus on a few colors first. The blue color is the linker of the story essay to piece your essay together. The red color is the elite VIP, vocabulary, idiom phrases. And the yellow color, it's your homework, my dear children. All the yellow color words, they have problems, they have grammatical errors, and it is up to you to be the grammar police and find out the correct grammar. Okay, you can comment the answers in the YouTube comments down below. Anyways, continuing, my family and I last Saturday we went to a shopping mall. So how did we end up in a shopping mall? What did we see? We wanted to watch the latest movie, Spider-Man No Way Home. Amazing, I totally recommend it. It had been a long time since we went out together as a family. I blamed the jam-packed work schedule of my parents and the ridiculous amount of homework. 这边的话呢，我们可以做一点 elaboration。我们的功课太多了，堆积如山。We have a bunch of homework. We have a ridiculous amount of schoolwork. 有太多功课要去完成，可能是你拖功课，所以才变到很多，也有可能。所以第二个的就是 jam-packed. Everybody, what is jam-packed? Jam-packed is like very tight, very 拥挤. You could say that, teacher, my schedule is jam-packed. My mother's work schedule is jam-packed. 你的时间表太拥挤，太满了。我们可以用 jam-packed. So here we have some extra elaboration. And how do you feel about watching Spider-Man No Way Home? Well, indefinitely, I feel so happy. I feel supercalifragisticexpialidocious. That is one of the longest words in English, but you cannot use the supercalifragisticexpialidocious because it's an informal word. We will use a much more appropriate word, which is I was ecstatic because I wrong grammar, got to bond with my family. 你可以跟他们促进感情, like really bond together. It was a break from our busy lives that we all needed, and deserving is wrong, but was long overdue. 我们想休息很久了，可是拖了很久，因为可能大家的 schedule 都很 jam-packed. So the most important words for the first paragraph, number 1, packed. Jam-packed, ridiculous, ecstatic, bond, and long overdue. For the first paragraph, all we have to do is to use past tense, write about what we saw, what we did, and how we felt. And everything, the first paragraph, with enough practice and the right teacher, the first paragraph is finally born. And right now, we are moving to the second paragraph. So after watching a movie, you could probably guess that you saw a little girl like, crying, and it was very obvious that she was lost. 你就从戏院走出来的时候，你看一个小女孩在哭着，很明显的就是到了我们的最关键的部分 that we saw a lost girl in a shopping mall. So as usual, what did we see? The girl was crying. What did we do? Girl, are you okay? We went to help her. And for this paragraph, it is totally up to you. You could write about how you felt when you saw it. You felt worried. But if you want to, you can write about the little girl's feeling. You can write about 她的感觉, 她的 feeling. The girl was, very scared. She was petrified. She was horror-stricken. She was really, really, really scared. So you do not have to just write about your feelings. You can write about other people's feelings. So for second paragraph, I want you guys, it's your homework here. I have given you the suitable VIP, the vocabulary, idiom phrases, and the linker. So for the first sentence, teacher will use Chinese to explain. 你们看完戏过后呢，准备要回家。你们准备踏出戏吗？要回家。哪里知道，突然间 however 有一个 like the sight of a little girl crying, 她一个人在那边，你们一走出来，马上看到 when you headed out the cinema, you can immediately see this entire site. A little girl was crying when you stepped out of the cinema. So this 2 sentence, it is up to you, and teacher will teach the back one. All right. So after that, what is your action and how did she felt? Without a moment of hesitation, meaning immediately, like nobody asked you to help her, like immediately, 马上的，没有犹豫的，你跑过去，阿哥 is everything okay? I rushed to the little girl to assist her, to help her. 从外表这样看呢，很明显，她很害怕，跟 she is lost already. I guess that little girl was lost. How did she felt? Petrified, meaning very scared, because she was crying uncontrollably. She was crying, and crying. In conclusion, paragraph 2, as usual, past tense. The correct words: headed out, assist, petrified, sobbing uncontrollably, and horror-stricken. Everybody must take some time to learn all these words. I'm not sure if the words here are extremely hard, arduous for you, but remember, 这个世界上呢，没有最难的英文生字，只有你不熟的英文字。讲多一次。In this world, there is no the most advanced word in the world. They are only words that you are unfamiliar with. That's why teacher firmly believes that practice makes perfection. So please work hard, listen closely, use it, let your teacher mark, let teacher Alison mark, and you will be improving by leaps and bounds. All right. And for the final paragraph, it's the final part of this video. For the third paragraph, remember teacher's formula: past tense, what you see, what you did, and how you felt, or how they felt. Okay, so before this, y'all can take a look first while teacher have a sip of water. For this particular little girl, well, she is petrified, isn't she? 她很害怕呀。So 一样，你看到她的眼睛，眼泪在打转 like her eyes were still filled with tears. So what did you do? Don't cry, don't cry. 姐姐保护你，哥哥帮你。Saya akan bantu awak. Tak mau nangis lah. Okay, you know, you comfort the girl, but the same feeling, she is still feeling horror stricken. So if you're wondering, 老师，我第二段写我怕怕了，第三段可以吗？还是可以的。你可能可以换 character， 你可以换生字。You can still write the same feeling, but maybe for the second paragraph, you have written petrified. So maybe for this paragraph, you can write horror stricken. Understood, everybody? So for the third paragraph, teacher would teach you how to like really 安慰一个人, how to like, you know, like comfort somebody. You can use the, you know, sentences in here as I put my reassuring hand on her shoulder, like, don't cry. Okay, I won't cry. Don't cry. As I put a reassuring hand on a little girl's shoulder, she looked up and her eyes were brimming with tears, meaning her eyes were filled, you know, everything, her eyes entirely was covered with tears. I asked her, what did you do? When you see the girl is crying, what did you do? Is everything okay? What happened? Tell Zeze, tell Koko, tell me what's going on. Zeze, help you. I asked her what was wrong and she looked down, refusing to speak to a stranger. Well, I can't blame her. If I were a kid and I was lost in a shopping mall and I saw nice people coming up to me, I wouldn't know what to say because I was a kid. I didn't know what to do. And I'm definitely horror-stricken. I'm petrified. So for this character, okay, because she's a little girl, you have to bend down, be patient. I sighed involuntarily as I bent down and started comforting her. Aga, come on, what's going on? Don't worry, I'm here to help you. You have to keep on comforting her, consoling her. After a long session of reassuring and consoling, 她终于讲话了，她终于告诉你，姐姐, I need your help. She finally admitted to being separate from her parents. She told me between muffled sobs that she having lost her parents at the crowd. Everybody bear in mind, the red color is the elite VIP, the blue color is the linker, and everyone, the yellow color has grammatical errors. So please do teacher a favor by rectifying 记得去改那个 grammar. 那个 grammar 呢是学生常常犯的 grammatical error. Please change the grammar errors, because teacher purposely put there is because it's a very common grammar mistake that I want you to learn and want you to avoid from it. The answer, feel free to comment it in the YouTube section down below. So after a long session of, comforting her, reassurance and consolation, she finally, okay, Tete, I need your help. She finally admitted to being separate from her parents. She told me between muffled sobs. Everybody, what is muffled? Muffled is like this. Right now, if you take up your right hand or your left hand, you cover your mouth, you can't really, hear what I'm really saying, because today, muffled meaning the voice is very unclear, 听不清楚啊. When you muffled yourself, muffled is like the sound 你听不清楚，就是我 I got lost in my, like she's crying and her voice is unclear. You can't really hear what she's saying, but you know that she is lost already. She doesn't know where her parents is. Understand, guys? She doesn't know where her parents are. So this is for the third paragraph. It will take some time and some practice to write these kind of essay, but practice makes perfection and nothing is impossible. Okay, so everybody, in conclusion, this is the end of the entire how to write a Form 2 story essay video. Past tense, what you saw, what you did, and the feelings are very, very crucial. So remember, guys, as long as you follow these 4 formulas, you are able to write an outstanding essay. And if you have any questions about the open week or the new intake, feel free to contact teacher in my WhatsApp, which is, the information is down below. Everything you need is down below. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video, or I'll see you next year in my classes. So bye everyone. Stay safe and do well in English. It is a lingua franca. Bye everyone.